sweets, welcome back to the channel. Going to be another edition of the building a home series, but before we get started, I got this long pour cup of mud. Let's go ahead and get this down for some liquid courage. Shazam. Oh, if you see me look down, I'm just reading from my notes because my memory ain't all that great. But how are we going to build a home? First off, we're going to make it peaceful. Now, before I had a place, I will always fantasize about having like the nicest gadgets and stuff like that. And that's what I thought would make a peaceful home, just buying stuff, the newest appliance, the newest gadgets. Oh, I'm gonna have my furniture look like this. But living alone taught me that it's also just about habits. Now, I've had it to where I've had a cluttered home and I had a sterile home. A peaceful home is all dependent on you. It's not dependent. I can say what I think is peaceful and you can say what you think is peaceful, and it's two different peacefuls. Example, me and my best friend, we differ. I like to have loud music playing. Well, not loud music, but I need to have noise playing for it to be peaceful for me. There has to be always something playing in the background. I like to have the lights. She likes it quiet. She likes it quiet. Like how I recommended a surround sound system, she was like, don't you dare mention it to my husband. But that's an example of how peaceful can vary between different people. Peace comes from what you do daily. Wrong one built in a day, so why should your home be? First, space reflects your habits. If you don't get up and make your bed, I'm trying to force myself to learn how to do this. If you don't get up and make your bed, that's a habit that you're gonna have to learn. It's gonna make your room look very cluttered. It's gonna make it look very messy. As you see, one nasty habit that I have, and it's not even a bad habit, but as you see, it's a habit that I have. When I'm done cleaning, I don't put my cleaning supplies up. Yeah, I threw shade at myself because I can see it. But when I'm done cleaning, I do not put my cleaning supplies up. It does show, yeah, I cleaned up. The fact that it's on the counter, it's like, girl, why? So that's a habit. Daily habits affect how your place looks. Another thing is when you realize that when you live alone, you know how when you live with people, you can at least put half the blame on them, like, oh, this house is a mess. You can't do that when you live by yourself. I'm one of those people where I like to come in, especially if I had a long day. I come in, clothes comes off right there. You remember Left Behind, that traumatic movie that we used to watch? It looks like that. It looks like I got caught up in a rapture because my clothes is just sitting in the middle of the floor. The thing is, nobody else is gonna pick that up but you. And if you can sit there and let it sit overnight, and then the next time you put clothes on, take clothes off, you just keep piles of clothes on the floor, it's gonna keep building up. And that's gonna bother you. Studies show that clutter can make it very hard to focus in. I am living testimony to that. I get overwhelmed easy. I get weeded easily. So having a clear space, that's why sometimes when I purge, I just throw everything out because I like to see it clear and regain focus again. That's the thing. Clean first. Just like more stuff is stress, a clean space is peace. A smelling good place is peace. A lot of times, and it's not just for single people, I'm willing to bet you if you have a chaotic family dynamic in your house, I'm willing to bet your house is kind of cluttered. And it's not a judge, I came from that. Sometimes if y'all clean the house together, I didn't put it all on you. Y'all gonna do it together. A family that cleans together stays together. But if y'all clean the house all together, I guarantee you, I'm not gonna say all the chaos is gonna die out, but it'll definitely help. A nice smelling house also does the same thing. Waking up in the morning and smelling trash, oh, my trash is out, y'all. But waking up in the morning and smelling trash is definitely gonna put you in a piss poor mood, and it's going to affect the rest of your day. Get all that done either the night before or have a whole family powwow and y'all just get it done. Hash it out, get it done, because y'all peace is on the line. I'm willing to bet most of y'all families who have a chaotic dynamic in y'all house is cluttered. I'm willing to bet. I done got off track. Focusing on small daily resets. One thing that I am realizing, I'm gonna study more on this, like the fly lady and like zone cleaning. I feel like if I do something every day, like doing the toilets every day, doing the sinks every day, making sure staying on top of my bed for one. Like I say, us thing. I'm trying to learn how to do this stuff too. Making the bed every day, dusting and vacuuming every day, like trying to find out things I can do every day, so when my Sunday get here or whenever day your reset is, it's not overwhelming. And if you have a 9-to-5, I know that can be kind of hard because you get in and you just want to chill. I ain't even mentioning people who have kids, so I do understand how it can be difficult if you have a 9-to-5 and kids, but it's for the greater good. Like I said, put other people work too. I ain't say that. I did. But don't let things pile up, because the more things pile up, the more it's gonna overwhelm you. You're gonna procrastinate like I do with Sunday. And then when Sunday gets here, it's like it's just too much. I'm not doing it. I'm going to work. And then next thing you know, you're avoiding your place, and your place has now become like it's just somewhere you don't want to be, because like I said in the last video, it's a place where you have to work and you're not going to get paid for it, right? Up with the daily cleaning, they help a lot. So do daily tasks, so that way when you do your full reset, it ain't as much. Because on your full reset, that's when you got to do the laundry, that's when you got to do the food prepping, the meal planning, and I'm getting stressed out just talking about it, and it ain't even for me. All cleaning tasks can boost your mood, and it feels like you're getting something accomplished and you're getting something done. So keep that in mind. Getting less stuff. Too much stuff causes stress. Like I said, there's times where I hoard and there's times when I purge. When I purge, that means I need to get all this stuff out of here. Do you know how much furniture I threw out of here? That's why I really don't buy expensive furniture, because I know one day I'm just gonna be like, get rid of it all. I do not buy expensive furniture. Get rid of things that you don't use. If you seen something on TikTok and was like, oh, I want to try it, and you knew it wasn't worth the hype, and now it's just in the way and you don't use it, pitch it. If you think that you're holding something because it'll hold sentimental value, or like, oh, my so-and-so got me this, unless they're a deceased person, because I do get that. I understand that part. Unless they're a deceased person, I mean, they gonna get you another gift anyway. Like, for real, or re-gift it. Like, pass on the clutter. No, don't do that. But I mean, just have discernment in what you should keep and what you should throw away. But less stuff is better. The more items you have, the more your mind has to focus on them, and it's like mentally stressful. Trust me, I know. Whenever you're going shopping for stuff, or whenever you're doing like your home decorating, remember this: KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, I'm not calling you stupid. It's a saying. I'm gonna say it a lot, but just know I'm not calling you stupid. All right, just look it up. I didn't come up with it, but keep it simple, stupid. That means that when you're going out, you're buying all this decor and all this other stuff, make sure you can see yourself using it for years to come. Like the Christmas stuff that I got last year, and like the fall stuff that I got 2 years ago, I got it on clearance too. But it's stuff that's monochrome. I got a black Santa. I got his name Leroy. But I got a black Santa, like stuff that I can see myself using year after year after year. And it's usually just like 5 items. It's a small space, so I don't need all that Christmas stuff here. Nobody comes here. I don't have babies, so keep it simple, stupid. Like, especially when it comes to home decor. Even with my bathroom, like the stuff that I got, I'm gonna do a video on that soon, but the stuff that I got, I plan on using like themes like twice a year. So the color is gonna be half the year. The theme, like, I don't want to have to keep buying stuff. If it can't last 6 months and then the next 6 months after that, it's probably not worth it. So keep it simple, stupid.
If you're still watching at this point, it's safe to say that you like this content. Go ahead and physically like it then. And while you're at it, subscribe to this channel, because I occasionally drop videos like this. Let's continue with the show.
Discipline creates peace. Doing the stuff that you don't feel like doing, making the bed part. I did see a short. It was a woman who was saying the bed is the biggest part in your room. With that being made, it just makes your room look that much cleaner. I know us single ladies, we like to put stuff in our bed. Like, we have purses. We have like our whole desk in the bed. Unless, I don't know, it's me. I think that's a me thing. And we're not gonna mention all them dang on pillows. I don't know what it is. We just like doing stuff like that. But when we wake up in the morning, it's best to tackle that bed, because like she said, it's the biggest thing in the room. Having that clear bed space makes the room look clean already. A 10-minute reset at night will help you in the daytime. And I know you saying, dang, so you want me to do a 10-minute reset for my house at night. You want me to do a 10-minute reset to get, well, like 30 minutes to get ready for the next day. You want me to do 30-minute Bible time. You can do it. Because you ain't going to do nothing but spend your time trying to double test that man anyway. Told your business. But reach your scalp when you're done while you at it. But taking those small moments to get ready for the next day, taking those small moments to get ready for that next Sunday reset would benefit you a lot. And not to mention, it just becomes a routine. That's how you build habits. Putting things back right away. We working on it. But I did catch myself yesterday in a couple things that I was doing. I am one of them people where I would, for a long time, I'm gonna bust myself out. For a long time, I would leave cabinet doors open, and I didn't know that that's a thing that I was doing. Like, I would get yelled at by my daddy, and then I didn't realize I was doing it when I was like on my own, until I like went to my brother's house to stay with him for a couple days. And he was like, Heifer, but he called me another word. He was like, Heifer, if you leave my cabinets open one more time, it's gonna be one. And I'm like, I ain't really noticed that I was doing it. And then even when I came home, I noticed that I was still leaving cabinets and drawers open. So once I realized I was doing it, I had to really focus on, okay, close the cabinets. So when you catch yourself doing stuff like this, you can focus on, okay, I can fix it. So if you catch yourself like, okay, once you leave, I'm being kind of, it's very minuscule. Is that the word? It's being minuscule. Well, if you catch yourself when you take the toothpaste cap off and you just leave the toothpaste cap down and you don't put the toothpaste thing back, you don't tighten it back up, you could catch yourself, hey, I just did that, and the more you do that, it'll become natural, like, okay, I need to put this cap on. So catch yourself not putting stuff back. Like, be more cognizant, be more conscious or cognizant, one of them words. Just notice when you're not putting stuff back and really focus on, okay, I need to put this back or I'm going to regret it later. And the more you do that, the more it just becomes second nature. Because like I said, I used to leave cabinets open until they got on me like, you need to close my cabinets. And once I realized there was an issue I had, I really focused on close the cabinet. And now it just comes natural. Last but not least, what this whole series is about, stop chasing aesthetics. Stop chasing aesthetics. Like I said in the beginning, I thought that having a peaceful home was, getting the newest gadgets. I thought it was, just having the same furniture that all the other people are having. But when it comes to building a home, building a peaceful home, do something that matches which goes against the whole thing, but go something that goes with your aesthetic. So no, it's still the same. Don't chase anybody else's aesthetic. Do your aesthetic. Just a side point, one thing that I do admire about people after millennials is they're not afraid to do different color furniture. Because that whole millennial gray, millennial white is actually a thing. But y'all got to see what we went through. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, y'all got to see what we grew up with. Like, I don't know. It's something about that white and gray that looks clean. But I do admire, when I see somebody with like an orange or a green or a yellow couch, I'm like, yes, go, did that. I couldn't. As you can see, I couldn't do it. But I really love seeing people be more expressive and creative with their furniture. So, and that's their aesthetic. Just like a whole black thing is my aesthetic. In my last apartment, it was all black. But at night, I used to call it the boom boom room for a reason. At night, it was like lights. It was music. I had the pole. And that was my aesthetic. That's how I like it. So don't be afraid to be different. Don't compare your aesthetic to anybody else's. That's how you want your place is going to be comfortable for you. That's all that matters. If your guest bedroom, if you have one, if your guest bedroom look comfortable enough for people to stay in, I don't see why the rest of your house can't look how you want it. It's on how it feels. It makes no sense to have a cold, sterile place, which is what I'm dealing with now. What's the point in having a sterile place if, for instance, that bar, it fits me because it's just me. I usually don't eat at the table. I'm going to start making bar food type of stuff at the table. That's going to be a whole setup in itself, but that fits me. But if you are a mom with a husband, boyfriend, whatever, and you got babies, that's not your aesthetic. If it's in your bedroom, cool, or if it's in your little basement, cool, but to have that as your dining room table, that's not going to work. So you have to go shop for stuff and make it functional for you, your family, or whatever, or your guests. But for me, that's my style. Close out, I want to say start small but stay consistent. I don't want you to rush and think that, oh my God, I need to buy everything right now to make this a peaceful home. Baby, your lease is a year, probably 15 months, probably 2 years. What you rushing for? And if you try to rush this process, the more like overwhelmed you're going to make yourself, because you're going to go spend all that money when you could have just made it a over the time. Why did I do it like that? Over the time thing. That's just like when I was telling my best friend, like her husband, they just bought a home, and she's like, I just can't get the decorating done. I'm like, you got forever to be here. You are never going to be done decorating, so don't put that pressure on yourself. So keep that in mind. Do not put that pressure on yourself. Even if you're renting, do not put that pressure on yourself. You have your whole lease to make that a home, and then you just gonna enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, girl, man, people. All right, and have them babies help you clean, and that man, if he there. All right, with that being said, I want you to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God, and everything will be a-okay. Bye, y'all.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Hey, sweets. I want to encourage you to do a new thing in life. Now, if you don't know, I have a new phrase or acronym for the year, and it's literally called LIE. Now, it's not what you think. I'm not going to be lying the whole year. I mean, I did that last year. I'm just kidding. It's going to be an acronym for learn, invest, execute. So instead of wasting our money on things that's gonna get thrown away in the next year anyway, let's be for real, right? Let's go ahead and invest in ourselves, in our education, in our experiences. And when we learn these things, like whether it's hobbies or to enhance your skills, I want you to execute what you learn. We're not wasting money on hair. We're not wasting money on clothes. We're not wasting money on foolish things that we're not going to see in the next year. Me in this journey, I already started by doing a makeup class. I've started by doing shooter training class. So I'm actually living it, okay? I'm living it. So I'm not just talking about it, I'm living it, all right? It could be something as small as a makeup class or an experience as crazy as like going to a shooting range. I want you to lie for 2026, okay? All right. Bye, y'all.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Bet there's nothing left to do.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So grateful that you are interested in my beliefs, experiences, and narrative of life. I want to encourage you to put your phone down and go experience things on your own. It is so easy for you to sit and watch all these podcasts, people experiencing their solo trips or their vacations, and you just live through them. I encourage you to get off your phone and experience it for yourself. I know it's not what YouTubers want to tell you, but I really want you to try and apply whatever you learned, hopefully good things, in real life. Because you knowing all this information just makes it theory without you applying them. Don't regurgitate what you just seen from us. I want you to experience things for yourself. Don't take my experience or any other YouTuber's experience on love, finances, or career as your experience. Make your own narrative for your life. It's your life. You need to experience it for yourself, not through our eyes. Go out there, meet people. I don't want you to go outside and be on your phone. I want you to meet people, enjoy new hobbies, dominate and take your space in this world. All right. With that being said, I want you to spread love, pursue purpose, and center God. See you soon.
So if you want to get yourself...
Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun and look at this.